Let's take someone with a random account, with a random name that just seems attractive.
Play live online against the world's top chess players while they stream their thoughts live. As a Chess24 Premium member, seize the chance to have your moment of fame. Get a peek inside their lives with question and answer sessions, in-depth teaching, analysis and interviews. The Champions Chess Tour, with countless accompanying events, is happening now. Tune in on Chess24.
Now we're live? Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another banter session. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to find the links for the comments so I can read your comments. All right, so I'm just going to start accepting the challenges. So please, guys, send me 3-minute challenges, or 5 minutes is also fine. Also, some bullet challenges I will accept. I hope the sound and everything is okay. Okay, so here we have the first game, e4. Let's play c6. The Caracon. Knight f3, d5. Knight c3. Let's go knight f6. Usually white goes e5 here, but I go knight e4. Knight e2 is the main move. d4 is also a popular move. Then I think black usually takes on c3 and goes c5. I had this position with black 2 times, I think, against, or maybe only once against Nigel Short in the Isle of Man tournament. Or I had a good position, but the game ended in a draw. It is already 4 years ago, so I don't remember exactly how black was supposed to play. Bishop g4 looks like a logical move. Or I can play e6, but I'm not sure I like that the bishop is out of the game on c8. Let's go bishop g4. Then I want to follow it up with e6. What I'm worried about is maybe if white goes h3, I'm just going to take on f3. So bishop e3, let's go e6. h3. Now I think I can go bishop h5. When my pawn is on e6, I can safely play bishop h5. If my pawn would be on e7, then e6 would be a bit nasty. Rook b1, let's protect. Rook b8. And I'm just going to follow it up with bishop e7 and castle. g4. I think that's too much to play g4, weakening the king. When you have castled short, I don't think you should play moves like g4 unless you get a very good attack. But in this case, I think it's just weakening. Queen d2. Let's go bishop e7. A4. You could just castle here would be natural move. Yeah, I can do that. Maybe I can play f6 to open it up on the king side, because he played g4. Then his king could be weak. Takes. I'm actually a bit tempted to take with a f1 here to open up for my rook. Yeah, let's do that. Let's break some rules. But in this case, I think it has to be nice. Takes. Sorry, he plays knight g5. Can take on d4. Let's take on d4. If he takes back, my idea was knight takes d4, and I thought I was winning a pawn. But probably he can play queen takes d4, bishop takes g5, f4, and it's not as good as it was, but still it should be fine. Let's go queen c7. His king is definitely. It could definitely be potentially weak here because of the g4 and f4 move. Now g5 I think is a strong move. If he takes, I take on e5, and he's in trouble. Here's queen d4. Let's take on f4. Bishop takes f4 is an unfortunate blunder after bishop c5. White drops the queen here because of this pin against the queen. She should have taken with the rook and then taken with the queen, but then I could take on c2 with a good position. Okay, let's accept the next challenge. Let's play against Janu. Let's go d4, d5, knight f3, e6. Let's play bishop f4, knight f6, e3, bishop d6, knight d2. This system for black against the London system is very, very popular these days, and you face it a lot with white if you play the London. Black's idea is just simply developing and usually playing queen c7, knight d7, trying to play e5. Knight e5, knight c6. Let's go bishop d3. I think black usually goes queen c7 and white goes knight f3. These positions become very unusual, and after black goes like b6, white sometimes goes even h4. Not so theoretical. Knight d7, I'm not sure. Black is tempting me to sacrifice something on h7 here. Like if I take on d7 first, take back, take on h7, and knight g5, queen h5. Could work out. Black has to be very careful. But the king might run to g6. Okay, let's start with taking knight g5 and then take on d7, so the queen, so the king cannot go to g6. Yeah, king h8 is he should have accepted the challenge with king takes h7. The king h8 is just totally lost. Let's go knight g5. Queen h5 is a threat now, which would lead to mate. It takes, so can I go queen h5? Probably can. So now I'm threatening to move the bishop and get queen h7. Let's take on e5. So if I would give check, he would go king f6. Okay, let's give this check. I don't know, let's go back maybe. I couldn't see a direct mate. But this, yeah, has to be winning. Let's take here. Wow, rook h8, it doesn't even take back. That was surprising. Okay, let's just take the material and win the game. She's gonna try to flag me definitely, but I think I have enough time. Yeah, I think knight d7 was inaccurate there in the opening. Bishop allowed bishop takes h7. After that, she should have taken at least, and then I had to prove something. Okay, next game. Let's take someone slightly higher rated from United Kingdom. Let's play e4. d6, d4. Knight f6, knight c3. So we have the peers. g6. Let's go f4. Bishop g7, knight f3. Castles e5, c5. It's also a popular line. Let's take it. I guess the main move is bishop b5, but d takes c5 is also a move. It might look a bit strange to put the queen on d4 It might look a bit strange to put the queen on d4 in front of the bishop on g7, but the point is that I have to protect the e4 pawn because it was under threat. And if d takes c5, I think white goes queen c4. It goes castle. This is a very sharp line, and I don't remember anything. Let's go bishop d2. Knight c6, let's go queen c4. Bishop e6, white goes queen b5, I think. Whenever black takes on c5, gets back the pawn, then white goes e5. Goes for the endgame, but the endgame I'm not really afraid of. I think white has a pleasant edge here because the bishop on g7 is usually not great. And also white has more space. Knight e8, so if I go knight e4, he's gonna go b6. Let's just castle. Maybe bishop b5 was more precise. Bishop isn't doing much on d2, so let's go to e3. Gonna go b6 probably. It's 96. I'm not sure about 96. I think black should have played b6 when he had the chance, because now bishop b5, I'm threatening to take on c6 to destroy the structure. And then black could be in a lot of trouble. And I don't see a great move. Okay, he goes rook this, but now I can simply take. And just take opponent c5. He should go knight e6 now. So after bishop takes e7, he has knight takes f4. So bishop f8. I don't know, let's go rook d1. Knight a6, bishop e3. Goes bishop e6, and now I'm going to be greedy. Let's take the second pawn. Because if he takes, I take on d8. This should be a technical win. Let's go back. Bishop takes a2, so he decides to be greedy back. In general, taking these pawns are quite risky, so b3, trying to trap the bishop. I think that just works out. e6, king b2. There's a check. I thought I could go. Oh, then he has bishop takes b3. So I actually probably messed up. Yeah, I missed that other king. I want he can take on b3, check on c5, and take my bishop. So I have to go. It even goes there. Okay, b3, g3. I mean, still a pawn up, so it's not. Does rook a1 trap the bishop? It's actually a very nice trap. Bishop doesn't have any squares. A knight c5 was a losing move. Bishop f2 is the only square, and then I go rook e2. Yeah, I think here black should just go b6 bishop, and then maybe it's slightly worse, but solid. After bishop b5, when I get to take on c6, it's it becomes really bad for black because the pawn structure is, all his pawns are weak. Let's take this guy. Avenge 05 from Russia. Go e4. c5, let's play knight c3. Let's try the Grand Prix against d6 f4. Knight f6, knight f3. e6. e6 is unusual. Usually black goes g6. Now maybe I can play d4. Maybe I get some sort of a good version of a Sicilian. Knight c6, bishop e3. Bishop e7. Let's just develop. e5. Wow. He wants to force things in the center. If I take on c6 takes, Like on e5, he takes. I'm not sure about that position. Could also just go with knight b3 here. Okay, I'm just gonna go knight b3. You can take on f4. I will take back. Let's play queen d2, rook d1 next. d5 is playing very principled, but probably strong. Black generally wants to play d5, and maybe I shouldn't allow it. e5, knight d7. But take it takes should be fine. Let's try. I think I should try e5. Knight d7, maybe take on d5. Goes here. Let's take queen e3. Rook d1. Let's play c3, taking some squares. Yeah, let's take it and go a3. Hopefully this structure is not ideal for him, but I think black should be fine probably. We'll see. Should be 6. Let's go knight d2. If e3, I'm going knight e4. I think that's nice for me. Should protect the pawn. Maybe bishop d5. e3, knight e4. We're threatening to take on c5 and e3 now. Goes here, but I think I can take and take. Takes on e5. I take on c5, and I'm a pawn up. Just have to speed up because I'm lower on time. Let's take. Let's just make some air for the king. f3 probably next. I think you shouldn't change rooks because that helps me. Let's play rook e2. King h2. Bishop d1 maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just playing fast here. Bishop e4. Take a4. a5. So yeah, let's play king g3. Rook f3. Here. f6. Let's take and go with the king. Yeah, it should be winning now. But, it wasn't an ideal game. I think I played too slowly, and yeah, he played well. He played well. the time travel there, it could go both ways. Let's try this guy. You must lose this to this box from England. E4, let's play E5. Knight F3, Knight C6. Bishop C4, Bishop C5. I thought it was going to be a boring Italian, but his spices up. That's interesting. Bishop B4 takes C3. So black has a lot of moves here. Let's try Bishop E7. Queen B3. Don't think I've seen that move before. I think white usually goes D4. And then black plays some knight A5. Queen B3, I think I go knight H6 now because knight A5 is a threat. Let's go knight A5. Get the bishop pair, queen takes C4. So he's threatening bishop takes H6. The question is if that's dangerous or not. Let's take on D4. Takes. Really aggressive. Doesn't even take back. Let's try D3 because I don't want him to take back on with the pawn on C3 and get the knight to get his knight to C3. So I'm playing D3, so he takes the pawn back, but hopefully with some worse circumstances. But I'm not sure about this position. It's a very strange one, and we have the same amount of pawns. No, sorry, I'm actually a pawn up, but he has some active play. Let's castle. Probably gonna put my king on H8 and pretend it's safe there. Bishop F6. Probably F4. You should play aggressive. Knight F3, I don't really like. I think you should play F4 for sure. Let's play Rook G8, threatening Bishop H3. A6. A6 might look stupid, but I wanted to maybe play C5. At this one, let's take and play B6. Just have to protect the pawn. And then I'm going to go Queen D7. H3. Let's play A5, so that pawn is not hanging. So Queen C6, threatening on C3. So again, I'm lower on time. I have to speed up. Maybe I should just go Rook E1. Okay, Rook E3. Let's take B5, B4. It's a good move. Queen b4, d4. Just have to get my pawns going. Maybe h5 after that. Just try to open up. If he takes, then his king is weak. Maybe queen b7 is a good move. You should try to trade the queens, but I'm gonna try to keep the queens here. Let's go queen e4. Queen d3, maybe queen f4. Let's take. This one I didn't see. Let's go here. 6. If it takes, I take back with the queen. And this, I think that's just lose a piece. Yeah, this should be winning. Next will be bishop d6 with mate, so he resigns. Chess Beast from Austria. Let's try c4. I don't think I played this move before. c5, knight f3. g6, d4. This is called the Maroczy system. Oh my god, I played too fast there. I just blundered a piece. What am I doing? You could just take on d4. I made my move too fast. Should go bishop e3 first. a6 is a very strange move anyway. I don't know why he played that move so quickly. Usually black plays knight f6 and castle. He usually never goes a6 because it weakens the b6 square. Maybe this is something my opponent has looked at. I don't know, but it feels like it should be punished. Let's go. Let's try to punish it. Take queen d6, pretending my queen is strong there. Knight e7. Maybe I'm gonna go bishop c5, just trying to stop his development. Queen e7. Let's go bishop c5. His problem is his bishop on c8 is a really horrible piece. But if it can get out, it could be another story. But I think white is doing really well here. The bishop on d6 is really strong, and the bishop on b7 is doing nothing. Maybe he wants to play c5. Probably should go knight c8, try to force my bishop to move. Let's go f4. If he castles, then e5 is winning a piece, so he shouldn't do that. Should still go knight c8. Yeah, I'm gonna go bishop c7. Now we can castle. I'm gonna go e5 and knight e4. b4 is tempting just to stop a5. Let's go back. Let's go g4. I have to stop knight f5. I don't really like how I played. Now I love a5. Let's take. Bishop d3. Let's go king d2. If rook e8, maybe bishop e5. Probably my opponent missed that one. The point is if he takes, I take the rook. So now this should be pretty good for me. You should probably sacrifice, rook takes e5. Yeah, then take back. Just gonna try to trade the rooks. Still, the bishop on b7 is also out of the game. Let's play rook f1. King g7, I guess. Actually, let's try to trap that bishop. So here, when I played rook e8, I had missed rook takes b4, but maybe I have rook b1 there in the end. Let's go here. King b3. Take. Okay, thank you, Chess Beast Austria. Let's play a higher rated player again, School Chess from Martinique. e4, let's play c6. You have the Caro-Kann again, e5 this time, bishop f5, bishop d3. That's definitely something whites usually don't play. They play like knight f3 or h4 or knight d2. But bishop d3, I've also seen some good players play, so it's not stupid at all. Just a simple way of playing, just trading those bishops and going for the developments. H, so my opponent wants to go b4, probably. Could go c4 and then something like knight g6. Let's just play knight f5, b4, and then take and queen b6. Let's go bishop e7. Knight f4, but that seems a bit strange because now. Okay, I thought I was gonna play queen b6, but then he can take on d5, so that's not clever. Maybe it isn't stupid at all. Knight f4. Now let's just play a logical move. Rook c8. We'd probably go bishop d2. Bishop d2, then I could maybe consider queen b6. He can take on d5, I take back, take on f5, then I take on d4. Let's see. Bishop d2. Okay, let's try it. Probably he's just gonna go bishop c3. Protect his stuff. Rook d8. Knight g2, so he wants to go f4 and kill me with f5. Sorry guys, f4, f5, so but it shouldn't be the end of the world. Maybe I can go. Let's try to be nasty. Let's go queen b3, f5, maybe a take on d4. Just play for the tricks. And in general, it shouldn't be so stupid move either. Because I could follow it up with b5, b4, but he's seeing everything. Okay, let's go b5, rook h3. I'm gonna go g6. Rook b4. Threatening on a7 is also threatening some f6 stuff, so I have to be careful. I have to be very careful. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah, I didn't play this well. I think I'm in a lot of trouble. I think you can take and play knight f4 maybe. Yeah, I should probably not speak because he's watching the stream. He sees every move. Rook c6. Let's try to survive here. Let's go queen c4. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. I just played really, really badly. That happens sometimes. Yeah, he has several ways to win, and this was probably the easiest. is here. Let's play rook b6. Trying to get some counterplay, but yeah, obviously just lost. Play so precise. Yeah, he plays rook c8 next, so he's gonna win the piece. I'm just lost. Okay, good game by my opponent. I just became too passive there, and this queen b3 b5 didn't work out. He played well. Let's play against well done. Let's play e4. He plays the Caro-Kann. Let's play d4, d5. Let's play e5. Let's try f4. This is not a great line, but I play it sometimes in blitz. The idea is just that white likes to have the pawn f4 and then developing. And if everything goes well, then some potential f5 will also be there. Should be 2. Castle, knight f5, bishop f2. Maybe c3. Let's play b4 to stop him from playing c5. f6, I don't think that's a good move. He wants to get counterplay, but with h5 and then playing f6, I think that's weakening. And white is pretty much ready for the position to open up. Now has to take care of the h pawn. And it's not so easy to defend everything. If h4, then bishop h5 check is there. Yeah, I have to probably go g6. But now I can take, and the e6 pawn is weak. Rook e1. Knight b3. And c5. Yeah, this is definitely a dream position for white, just driving the pawns and controlling everything. He has to try to get some counterplay going. Otherwise, I'm just going to play b5 and probably win the game on the queen side. Goes knight g3, but it's not threatening much. I think black should have gone rook g8, followed by some quick g5. But it was a difficult position anyway. Probably c4 was more precise. Okay, let's play c4 now. I'm gonna follow it up with rook c1. Then let's take on c5. And now I have to take care of some back rank issues, because if I would take on d5, he had the queen a1. Let's go d5. Ouch, he has e3 now. Didn't see it. Let's go here. Playing badly so far. I have to play better. This game I was totally winning and gave a lot of counterplay to my opponents. And now this should be winning. He can't really protect a7. Okay. Let's play Dangerous Ride. This guy I've been playing against in a lot of my Banter Blitzes, but most of them I had for Norwegian, just 24. Let's see if he's here. Yeah, he is d4. Well, I think it's the first time I faced d4 today. Knight f6. c4. Let's try the Grunfelds. g7. f4. Castles. Usually white goes e3. c5. Bishop e2 is not so typical here. Usually white takes on c5. And then black goes queen a5. After bishop e2, I think black gets a good game. Take a knight c6. h3, but it feels a bit passive to play like this. And yeah, slow. So how should we play here? Okay, let's take. Knight a5. Then I'm going to play knight d5. He has the isolated pawn, which in this case I think it should be nice for black. Bishop g5. Okay, now the knight on a5 is not doing much. I just wanted to get my knight to d5, so I'm going back. Probably just gonna castle. Bishop e2. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Just spends a lot of tempos with these pieces. That being said, I'm also spending time and not playing quickly. Let's go here. Should probably just go rook c1. It's queen d2. I'm going to take and play e5. If he goes d5, I'm going e4. So I'm threatening on c3 and the knight. I don't think he should have gone d5. Maybe he should have taken or something else, or just castle. But it was a nice position for black anyway, probably. Now he has to go like knight d4, and I'm just going to take the pawn on d5, and it should be winning. I don't see what else he can do. Here, rook c8 next. So f5. b6. Rook d1 is strange. I don't understand why he moved out of the c file. Let's double, and now I'm getting rook c2. So here, h6. Let's take here. So here. Four, f6. Okay, next game. Let's take this guy. He's pretty highly rated from Germany. Let's try d5 this game. c4, e6. Knight f3, knight f6. Yeah, let's try a6. c5. That's the move here. I think black goes b6, but it's not so dangerous line. Should f4. Should be 7. Just gonna develop. Wasn't sure if I should play bishop d6 or not, but probably doesn't matter. Let's go b5. This guy is playing really fast. Rook c8. a4, b4. Queen a5. I think black should have a nice position here. My pieces are on good squares, and maybe I can try to play knight e4. Not sure about b3. It weakens the c3 square. Probably should have gone queen b3. Let's take. f6. Should d5. Maybe f6 was not a good move because I weakened a bit. I don't think you should have taken on c3. I think this is probably winning for black because the pawn on c3 is just very strong. He should have gone knight c4 without taking on c3. Because now it feels like black has control over everything. But still, I have to be precise. Wants to get some attack, but I think I can just go f5. You can't really do anything on the king side. The c pawn is just going to decide the game. Knight e5, probably just c2. Rook c1, rook c8. Then he's going to take on a6. But still, you can probably go queen b7 there, and bishop a3 is coming later. Yeah, now probably queen b1. Or just bishop a3. Maybe just bishop a3, because if it takes, I have queen b1. Winning the rook. Yeah, he resigns. Francisco Gonzalez Fernandez. This guy is from Spain, but we actually have a Norway. We have a player in Norway. He's also named Francisco Gonzalez. I think Fernandez too, and I played him many times. So I'm not, but it's a normal name, I guess. So many people could have had that name, but could be that guy also but he just has the flag of Spain. I don't know. So maybe bishop b5, c5. c3. He's playing the Jordan line without including a6. Let's take. Just castle. I think if he takes on c3, I should get some play. Let's play knight e4. I didn't really want to take on d5 because then he would be pretty active. Let's take and play h3. It's probably gonna go bishop h5, then I go knight g3, bishop g6, knight e5. Putting some pressure on the c6 pawn. Let's play queen f3, maybe knight f5 next. Actually, here h3 was winning a piece. It was a pity I didn't see that. h3, bishop a5, knight c4 is just winning a piece. He's still threatening that if he's not careful. And now I can go here, but then he has queen b4, but I'm gonna try b3 there. And threatening some stuff with bishop d2 or bishop a3. Yeah, I think this should be good. He probably missed that. Let's take. Rook d1. Let's go h4. c2. I don't understand why he didn't go to h7. I think knight h3 is, but I'm actually just blind because he can take on d1 now and my queen is hanging. I don't know. I can't calculate today. I have to win the game over again. This should be still very good for white because I'm getting knight f5 and his king is going to be weak. Let's go here. Knight e5. So maybe I'm threatening knight e4 and his knight on f4 could be in some trouble. Let's see. Knight d3. So trying to win the piece. Let's hope he doesn't see knight h3. Okay, it didn't see it. Let's hope I will not blunder again. Piece up should be enough. Yeah, he resigns. So it's just 20 minutes left of the Banter Blitz. If you guys want to challenge me for bullet, I'm gonna accept that too. But at the moment, I just have 3-minute challenges, so I'm gonna accept. Let's accept this guy. EDH3 from United Kingdom. So he wants me to play h3 against him probably. Okay. c6 against h3. I'm not sure if that's the best way to punish h3. But what do I know? Bishop f4. Let's go knight e5, c4. Unfortunately, this is not the most interesting position, but I'm going to try to spice it up. I don't think he should have taken. Maybe he should just castle there. Maybe this is okay too. If e4, he maybe wants to go knight b6. go a4. Just want to take some space with a5. Here, queen b3. Now e4. Now I think I should be a bit better because I have more space and it's a bit easier to play whites. Let's put a trap for my opponent. If it takes on b2, rook b1 is trapping the queen. Probably not so clever to mention that. He's probably watching the stream. So here. Yeah, queen wasn't really doing much on b4 because he couldn't take on b2 anyway. So maybe it was a clever decision to go back. That's actually, I'm gonna try the endgame. I think I'm also better there because I can try to play a6. Let's still go for it. The b7 pawn is gonna be weak, and now he blundered a pawn. The rook is really misplaced on b8. It was always some tactics with knight c5, knight takes a6, or this, which is winning the game. Let's go for some show off. This is a very cool move actually. If he takes it, he's gonna lose because the b pawn is queening. Takes rook a8, but then knight d7 and then b7. Okay, so 1 minute games, let's go. Probably more fun for you guys. Let's see if this guy is here. Money King from China. There he is. He just blundered a rook. That was unfortunate. He probably expected knight takes d4 there. So queen takes d4 caught him by surprise. He resigns. Take this guy. Torquemada. It's not clever to pre-move castle there. Let's go knight a4. e3. Wow. That was a surprising pawn sacrifice. C8. That's a sign that he probably doesn't like his position. Okay, let's try to make it entertaining, but he pre-moves. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Torkim Madita. Let's play Dag Brueggemann from Netherlands. Four. Let's play G5. 7. This is a cool position at least. T3 was insane. I just blundered the pawn. I didn't see it, luckily. Wow, Queen G4. I think he can just play Knight C3. He had a very good position. I should never give that bishop on G7. I mean, bullet isn't really about chess. So the position doesn't really matter, I guess. Queen A1, take here. Okay, let's play this guy. He's high rated. What does it play? F4. Okay, we lost the tempo. It's okay. Queen B3 is a very nasty move. Just force him to trade queen when your piece up. He still thinks he can flag me. No respect. Let's go here. Don't play rook c5. Almost, almost. Monzede from Venezuela. Let's go. Should have taken on e5 instead, because the knight was protecting the bishop on b7. Okay, thank you, Monzede. Let's go with the next one. Okay, let's go back to some 3 minutes again. It's at least some chess content where I can explain something. Maybe that's more useful for you guys. I guess 1 minute is more fun, but maybe you guys learn more if I play 3 minutes and explain. I don't know what you guys like more. So here. Queen e2, d4, d5, e5. This is all theory, I think. Usually what black takes goes bishop e7. Let's go g3. These days, white is supposed to play h4 in any position, so I have to do it here too. f5, I think I should take bishop f6, bishop c3, and now I'm gonna try to put some pressure on the e6 pawn. Black should be solid. Rook e8, rook e1. It's slightly easier to play with white. I do think that. Because there's gonna be a long-term weakness on e6. I'm gonna play queen d3, rook e2, b5, a3. Yeah, just more pleasant, especially in a blitz game. Rook b8, he wants to play b4, but then the pawn a6 is also hanging. Could also consider to go b4 myself. Let's go rook e2, because if b4 I take I take everything and take on a6. Seems to win a pawn. Now I'm gonna go b4 because now b5 can also be weak. Let's double. From here. Not sure about h6. It could become a target. Maybe he should have just played like queen d6. Let's play just king g2. It's not clear what black should do, so I can just improve. Maybe rook c1 now. Not sure what rook c1 is exactly doing, but it's just difficult for him to play, I guess. 97, so now he allows 95. The question is if I should play it or not. Probably I should. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, he's trying to get his knight to d6, which is clever. Just blunder knight h4. Unfortunately, I have to flag him, or yeah, just in the end there, the game just matters because of the time. Yeah, probably I shouldn't actually have taken on. Maybe I should have played 95 because then before I was a blunder, you could just take on h4. But okay, I managed to get the win. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I'll be back in just 2 hours actually and do the tactics frenzy. So some exercises. I hope you guys will stay tuned for that later. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. Thanks for everybody who was watching, and thanks for the challenges. Hope it was not too boring.